Good afternoon, Pokésports, and welcome to another VGC Battle Stadium Series 8 video, bring you a Palkia. Now, everyone is giving Dialga so much attention, and with the potential reveal of Gen 4 remakes coming at the end of this month, I decided to go ahead and bring Palkia here on to this channel. Water Dragon type, very somewhat unique typing. It's a lot less unique than Steel Dragon, but hey, it's still really cool typing, very little weaknesses, and very strong Pokemon. And especially now that Palkia can Dynamax and actually use a water move that isn't too awful. Yeah, I feel like there's a place for Palkia in the meta, especially since it walls Kyogre teams, by the way, and I love that about any Pokemon. Moving on with the rest of the team, we have the Grimmsnarl here. This is just a Grimmsnarl that can give something else full incense, make them stupidly slow, and fake tears the living daylights out of other Pokemon so that my Palkia can just one-shot it. We're going to move on with the rest of the team. We have the Spectrier, just a regular standard Bulldoze Spectrier. We saw Bulldoze a couple of days ago with Solgaleo. We're going to watch it today with our friend Metagross, also on the team. Yeah, Metagross is pretty good, and the fact that we don't have to use a restricted spot in order to get Metagross going, that's also nice as well. We do have the Rotom Heat here as well, just because it does very well against things like, what's that Pokemon? Zacian. And Rillaboom for Fake Out and stuff. That's the whole team. If you guys are excited to see Palkia here on the channel, go ahead and hit the like button down below and subscribe to Pokésports if you haven't done so already. My room is a lot brighter today. I'm recording this in the afternoon, so let's see if we get some different opponents today. Anyway, onto these battles. Speaking of rain teams. Oh, Palkia loves where it's at right now. Oh, this is actually incredible. Okay, cool. We got a Kyogre and wait, this is just like your Joe Schmo rain team. This is as basic as it gets. But let's go ahead, lead with the Palkia, lead with the Rillaboom. We're probably going to need the Rotom Heat just to deal with the Kartana and deals with the Amoonguss as well. I don't know if we go ahead and lead it, but it will definitely be a very strong pick. I don't think we really need the Metagross and Spectrier to set us up here, though. Maybe just the Metagross. I mean, I guess Metagross. I mean, Metagross isn't even that serious for this victory, but I mean, to be honest, neither is the rest of the team. So it's kind of an awkward situation. I could also do Grimmsnarl just to get some speed control, to be honest. So let's do like Grimmsnarl and Rotom in the back. I'm bringing not too much offensive pressure, but hopefully the Palkia with Illustrious Orb is more than enough. Speaking of Palkia, let's give our good old friend Palkia a nice 100 likes in this video. I think Palkia has earned it. It's always been forgotten. So let's give it some love. What's this guy's name? Juice? Joos or Joos or Joes? Goes with the Incin lead plus the Torn lead. This is kind of okay. Yes, Incin can obliterate my Rilla, but to be honest, I'm not too worried. Our Fake Out should still outspeed their Fake Out. That also doesn't matter too much. We're just literally going for the removal of Tailwind here. So let's go for the Dynamax Geyser. I guess technically speaking, Wormwind is... Nope, Geyser is stronger. Okay, cool. Dynamax Geyser into Torn plus the Fake Out into Torn. Yes, my opponent could protect their Tornadus. That is fine. Yes, they could switch the Tornadus, which is also fine. But if I don't go for this play and they get a Tailwind up for free, I will feel so much worse later on. So this is our only play. We're not going to try to predict first turn. Especially since I haven't been playing a lot of the ladder on my Switch, so I'm pretty sure we are kind of low ladder here. Anyway, no switches, just Dynamaxes. Question is, will their Tornadus carry the Protect? Typically on rain teams, Tornadus carries like Rain Dance so that they can fight opposing, you know, Sun teams, Sand teams, etc., or just like Dynamax Mons that change the weather. So who knows? There's a Fake Out. Okay, amazing. This theoretically should just be a bye-bye Tornadus turn. Here's a Max Geyser. This gets boosted by Illustrious Orb too. Let's delete it. Nice. Okay, good. That is as good as it gets. We set up the rain for our Palkia, and we are kind of set now. This Incin's gonna Parting Shot on the Palkia. Dirty, dirty, dirty. That's kind of bad. Essentially what that does is remove our Illustrious Orb, which could come back to bite us in the butt later. It also means my Rillaboom will be at -2 once the instant comes back in. They also switch into the Regieleki. I'm definitely going to have to switch my Rillaboom out, since my Rillaboom is going to be the one way to deal with the Aleki, and also the other way to deal with the Kyogre that they probably have. Nope. Oh, Kartana. Different. Okay. So the obvious play for my opponent will be to switch in the instant again, but on what? I could go for Max Geyser in the rain, or I could go for Max Quake, but I think Geyser is more damage because it's rain boosted and it Lustrous Orb boosted. I'm going to go hard on Grim here just so I can get the stat drops away from my Rilla. And just so I can preserve a potential fake out later on. There's the Dynamax for my opponent. What's it going to be? Probably Kartana, right? Ooh, a Kartana Leaf. A Kartana Max Overgrowth in the grassy terrain would probably hurt my Palkia quite a lot, huh? Oh no. How much would it hurt though? Would it hurt tremendously? Don't appreciate the Electro Web and a crit on the Grim. Nice. Not for me. Airstream, just Airstream. Okay, cool. I feel like the Airstream plus Electro Web is a little bit redundant, but hey, good for us. I could trick the Kartana, and I think I will, but after this nice Max Geyser. Onto the Aleki. Disgusting. Even a -1, taking out the Aleki. Amazing. Alright, so now we have my opponent down to their last 2 Mons. All we really got to do is take care of this Tana. Problem is we gave the Tana rain, right? But once we take care of Tana, we also have to stall out their Dynamax a little bit. I don't want to just throw in my Rotom to die to the Wolves. Here comes the instant. The attack on my Grim goes down, but that's no big deal. Now, I could just go for a nice and easy Wormwind. Not Wormwind. Geyser, and I will. Nothing but Geysers, baby. Alright, let's see. We have no other option but Trick, I think. They might fake out my Grimmsnarl, but it might be, you know, useless. Or they just parting shot my Palkia. That seems like there are only 2 options, really. Oh, okay, they went for the parting shot. Alright, so we're going to give them this jar of full incense. We're going to steal that Assault Vest. They go for the Knuckle. Ooh. That is not ideal. Bye-bye, Grim. Ooh, they're now at +2, though. That's, like, not great, to be honest. That is pretty bad. The only good news is that they're going to be negative priority now. That's also kind of annoying, but hey. So be it, right? I feel like in the rain plus Lustrous Orb at -2, that should still maybe get instant down to like 20%, right? Or wipe it off the face of the earth! -2 doesn't mean anything. Alright, so, I think I'm gonna bring in Rotom here. But I don't know if I want to attack with Rotom. I probably won't, because that's a +2 Kartana that I have to respect. I did get rid of the Assault Vest, though. I have faith. I have faith that a double in can do it. I could be throwing the game right here, right now, especially if I miss this overheat. Protecting could be the smarter play here, but I'm playing with fire. Like I said, we gave them the incense, so they will go last no matter what. So all I gotta do is hit this overheat on a 30 defense Pokemon in the rain. So it's only 2 times effective, but like I said, 30 special defense. Goodbye. Nothing but Okos this battle, man. Okay, Rotom Heat trying to make a little bit of a statement, not letting Palkia take the victory there. So, that's what it does against rain teams. Let's see if it does something against, like, other teams. But hey, if you need something to counter rain teams, Palkia is your guy. Whoa ho ho, Tef, what do you got here? Salazzle, Dusknoir, Whimsicott, Dialga, Lele, Charizard? I am a little bit concerned with my well-being, but this is the Palkia versus Dialga matchup. This is the moment that we've all been waiting for. Question is, what do we do? We're definitely going to need to prevent the Whimsicott setting up Tailwind if we can. It might, you know, if they lead with the Lele, then we can't prevent it. But if they lead with Lele, then Rillaboom should be underspeeding Lele, which means we will get Grassy Terrain up. We'll see how this plays out. We'll do the Rillaboom, we'll do the Palkia. And I definitely want Rotom to deal with the Charizard. Do we need Metagross this game? I mean, it would be helpful for their double fairy types. So it's Spectre, to be entirely honest. Spectre can also deal with, you know, Dusknoir and stuff. Let's go Spectre. Why not? Let's give the horse some attention, right? Let's give it some attention here. Also, if they're setting up Tailwind, then we want to try to be faster than their... Actually, we're never going to be faster than the team. I think Trick Room is definitely not their option, though. Like, Dusknoir is super out of place. I mean, they could, right? They do have the Dialga. To be honest, it's all up in the air. That's a great, great trainer card, Tef. I like that one a lot. I didn't even know you can have like a rainbow foil or whatever that was. Whimsicott, Salazzle. They do have the option. This is kind of like not terribly bad, but also not great, because they have the option of switching in a Lele. I just don't know into what, right? Do we let them set Trick Room up? If I fake out and they swap in Lele, then I lose my Rilla to like a fire move from Salazzle. And actually, no, Salazzle's fake out will go before mine. So let's try to read the switch into Lele and try to just set ourselves up to be in a better position against it. And let's also get some special defense up by hitting the Salazzle, right? Poison Fire. I mean, it'll go down to Sash no matter what, so... Alright, we're going to swap out a Rilla, and I don't think they swapped in the Lele. That's good to know. At least we get the special defense up anyway. What? Show me this Dynamax Salazzle real quick, Toph, or Tef. What? Dynamax Whim. Show me. Show me why this has earned a Dynamax spot against me. I mean, at least I'm very good at picking leads. If I pushed Tef to this point where I forced them onto a Whimsicott Dynamax. Oh no! This could spell danger. Wait, this Oko's me. Tef, you earned it. You earned it. What can I even say to that? Wow. So that's how you counter Palkia. Oh no. Alright. That's not great. I'm gonna waltz in here with Rillaboom. And what can we even do now? I don't think I have enough offensive pressure to win this game now. But hey, we'll try anyway. Let's go for the Snarl. Weaken their Mons a little bit. Let's go for the fake out on Salazzle. Just so that Salazzle can't go for any shenanigans and go for fake tears again. I mean, when it comes to looking at a team like this, then you really can't predict what they're going to be doing. And boy, did I not predict that at all. I'm happy that I'm getting at least a Snarl off here. Try to slow down this Dynamax Whimsicott from sweeping my team. There's a flinch. Here is the Airstream. You have a flying move. This was 100% intentional from the start by my opponent. They have a flying move on this Whimsicott. This is wild to me. This is so wild. Alright. Gorilla might be forced to go down here. I'm going to Shadow Ball the Salazzle to clean it off the field. And then I'm going to try to get at least a hit off. I'm going to Grassy Glide the Whim. What flying move does Whimsicott learn? Does it learn Air Slash? I feel like whenever I go on Showdown or anything, I just like look at a Whimsicott set, I just click support moves. I never even bother looking at offensive moves. Withdraws the Salazzle. Goes into the Zygarde. Probably predicting the Grassy Glide on the Salazzle spot. I mean, at the same time, it wouldn't make much of a difference. I mean, I'm happy Salazzle's leaving, to be honest. I'll do about 50% of my Spectrier, sadly. But thankfully, Whimsicott's Dynamax will be over this turn, so that'll be going back to a Dazzling Gleam, which is a lot weaker than a Starfall. Here's a Shadow Ball into the Zygarde. This should be doing a sizable chunk of damage. Cool. The good news about Zygarde's speed is that I should still be outspeeding Charizard because it didn't receive any Airstream boosts. And I'm pretty sure it can take one Dazzling Gleam. At this point, maybe I should take the opportunity to switch in my Rotom. Just so I can preserve Fake Out for a little bit later. And just because Rillaboom also isn't doing anything for the team right now. But I gotta say, my opponent is putting me... and you also have Fake Tears! It's the Fake Tear team. Everyone's crying. Or pretending to cry. Now, I missed who they actually targeted with Fake Tears. Like, yeah, I get the Grim Neigh, but they're still gonna Fake Tears me next turn. Because they're just gonna bring in this a lot. No, okay, Dialga, never mind. I should outspeed Dialga. Unless they also have Tailwind. Which, at this point, very well could. Who did they get Fake Tears off on? It was the Rotom, wasn't it? Alright, so I gotta do something about that. I'm going to attack the Whim here because honestly Whim is causing me more problems than it should. And I'm going to go hard into Rilla. Now if my opponent has Tailwind, they're going to show us Tailwind right now. Now I don't want to give my opponent too much credit. They do have Tailwind, wow. Alright. But Dynamaxing Whimsicott's a great way to avoid faking it out. Or getting fake outed. Goes for the Flash Cannon into my Spectrier. Knocks me out. Now what? Do I just Nasty Plot to try to win? I think... No, I can't. I can't afford to do that. I have to get rid of Whimsicott, like, now. If I don't get Whimsicott, I get Fake Tiered. No, I need Nasty Plot. No, I'm sorry. I need Nasty Plot and I need to fake out the Whim. I need to try to delay this Dialga as much as possible. Oh no, I guess Dialga versus Palkia. Dialga's winning right now. This is gonna be such a hard game to come back from. I am gonna try though. I really needed that to miss. That was just gonna be a Fake Tears Dracometer. Dang, man. You didn't even need the Fake Tears, apparently. My goodness. Alright. I need a double protect question mark? I needed a dark type is what I needed. Alright. Let's try to keep our composure here. Let's go for the protect. Just so we can waste some turns of Tailwind, and let's go for the high horsepower onto Dialga. I feel like they're still gonna keep trying to target down my Rotom, and I feel like that Dialga might actually switch into Salazzle just to preserve the Dialga stats here. So if that's the case, that'd be great. It's not the case. Dang. Really going hard on this Rotom. Understandably so. I might need a double. Because I highly doubt this horsepower can do it. Eee, so close. Half health. Alright. RNG gods. I know you and me haven't gotten along in the past, but the past is the past. This is the present. And the present states that please help me. Please double protect Rotom. If not, that's GG right there. Not today, RNG gods. It's okay. I'll still call you on the weekends. Oh my goodness. Oh no, they went for the Rilla. Dialga has overheat. That Dialga has everything that reduces its own stats. The fact that he just forced me onto a double protect is still very detrimental, though. The only good news is that maybe I can Grassy Glide now. And also the Tailwind is gone, which is kind of nice. Grassy Terrain is still up. I'm going to go for a T-Bolt onto Salazzle, followed by a Grassy Glide onto Salazzle. Yeah. I got to double into Salazzle here. Because I feel like Rotom v Whim, I still have a chance. Because I resist both of its stabs. But against this Salazzle, Salazzle could just go for, like, insert poison move here and knock out my Whim. My Rotom. If I can crit a Salazzle, that'd be great. It's, like, quad resisted, though. But, hey, a crit would be nice. No, just goes for a fake out. Oh, Hunter Rotom. It's not even close to what I wanted. I might get a second Grassy Glide, though. Hurricane misses. Okay. RNG gods, I might call you this afternoon. We'll see how the game plays out. I have Protect now. Oh, that's bad. If they could just keep missing Hurricanes, that'd be amazing. I'm going to Thunderbolt Salazzle. I'm going to make an attempt to high horsepower Salazzle. The Grassy Glide leaving was a little bit bad, but I'm surprised this game is as close to as it is, considering the fact we lost to Dynamax turn 1. This Whimsicott has not left the field. Moonblast now? Into the Rotom. We resist it. Oh my goodness. Come on. Got the special attack drop. Great. And then Sludge Wave. No, they're knocking out their own Rotom, their own Whim for this. Ah, Salazzle's gonna be the last one to stand. If I had Grassy Glide, and if Grassy Glide crit there, I maybe could have won. Maybe. GG to Tef. Dynamax Whim, clear counter. Battle against a noob. I can't lose this one. I've been playing for 6 years and I'm gonna lose the noob? Oh jeez. Alright. We got a Grim, Dragapult, Incin, Zacian. A lot of ground weaknesses. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Definitely want to bring my Pokemon that have ground moves. So I think this might actually be a game for my own Metagross, which is nice. You don't really get to see those games too often. Their Dragapult is a little spooky for my team. Especially my Metagross and my Spectre. I like the Grim Palkia lead. with Spectre Metagross in the back. Now, most Zacians don't carry Play Rough. They usually only carry like Substitute Protect, Close Combat, Behemoth Blade. So maybe we'll be okay with our Palkia. Goes Grim Giga. So double Grimmsnarl leads. Interesting. Now, I think what I might do is I might take this turn to just go really hard into this Gigalith. And I don't know why, but I'm kind of not liking it. So let's Fake Tears it. Let's Dynamax Geyser the Giga. I don't think Giga Dynamaxes. That would be kind of strange considering the fact that, you know, the other Pokemon on my opponent's team are just a lot better Dynamax candidates, especially like, say, Metagross. So meh. And if it does it really have weakness policy at this point? It might even have Shuckabear for all we know. It probably has weakness policy. But I think the Sand won't save it. By Fake Tearsing it, we're going to take oh, I mean, that might save it. But it's not Dynamaxing. So who knows? We're taking a page out of our last opponent's book. We're going to Fake Tears something. Fake Tears followed by the Geyser, which is boosted by Stab and by Lustrous Orb. Will we take out the Gigalith? We do. Beautiful. Also changing the weather in case that Sand was important for my opponent in any way. Look, we can do the same thing, right? We have this idea in the pages of this book. We were just on the wrong chapter. Zacian coming out here. Zacian. Can we remove Zacian's sword with Trick? Is that allowed? Is that illegal? Is this like... I should know this, but I don't know this, and I hope no one gets mad that I'm trying this. I feel like we can't, though. I'm fairly certain we can't. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna give it a shot, right? There's nothing to lose by giving it a shot. Can we just take its sword away and give it... Of course not. Dang it. And we do learn that it has Play Rough, though. So that still was our best play. Question is... what do we do now? I think we just... don't care too much. We could switch in meta. But I don't think it'll make a difference. Let's just go for the Geyser. Now, they want to double into Palkia, so be it. Keep in mind they can still miss this Play Rough, and also keep in mind we are Dynamax, so we get double HP. I understand Zacian's +1, but have faith! Yeah! Not even bad. -2 Zacian. Geyser in the rain. Who's gonna win? Palkia. Alrighty. Spirit Break. Okay, Palkia's going down now. But it's worth. We got rid of Zacian and a Gigalith. They do still have Dynamax intact. My biggest concern would be that their Dynamax target is, you know, a big scary Dragapult. So I'm going to bring Spectre because at least I can burn the Pult. It's a Metagross. I want to burn that even more. I want to burn that as soon as I can. I also want to give it this full incense real quick. So we'll do just that. We'll trick this full instance onto Metagross, remove the weakness policy from it, and then burn it. We're going to make this Metagross completely and utterly useless. Now, if their Grim carries Taunt, then oh well. Then big oopsies. No, they're just going straight for the Dynamax. This is amazing. Master Ball Metagross. Now, there are still a couple things that could go wrong here. Thankfully, this isn't one of them. We're going to give this full incense and remove that weakness policy, and also give this beautiful, beautiful burn. Goes for the steel spike. That is irritating. If they get rid of Grim, that's amazing. Oh, beautiful. Actually, not beautiful, beautiful. It's actually kind of not that great. I mean, I could still bulldoze. Break our own weakness policy, but we can't Dynamax. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ooh, that does more than half. If they're raising their defense, the question is, do I want to set up my... Metagross, or do I just want to get at least one Shadow Ball off on that Metagross before I go down? They're going to Quake my Metagross at least once, right? They have to. So I'll just Iron Head the Grim, knock out the Grim. And then Shadow Ball the Metagross at least once, so I can get as much chip damage off on it as possible. Because they're going to keep raising their defense. At least want to hit it with a special attack before its defense gets the +3. I really hope this is the right decision. Ooh, I think it was. Especially after they're doing that. This definitely was the right decision. Eesh, that still does nothing. Great. Anyway, let's Iron Head the Grim. That also does nothing. No, this is terrible. Goes for the steel spike again into my Spectre spot that time. Even burnt, man. Jeez. All right. We have no other play now. Except to protect and hope they proc our weakness policy. I think that's our best play. We're going to protect and hope they go for Max Quake on the Metagross. Please, please, please. Oh, but then there's still foul play on the Grim. Yikes. I need this to be Max Quake. Yes! Yes! Thank you. No damage. They're going to get special defense, which doesn't help them at all. They only helped me this turn. And now that I'm at +2, I should be able to finish off this Grimmsnarl and outspeed it. Which means it won't be able to hit me with a foul play. This Grimmsnarl is the new threat. Grimmsnarls don't tend to carry Protect either. That Metagross probably will because it was a weakness policy Metagross, not an Assault Vested Metagross. So what we got to do now is just clean off this Grim. And then fire off a bunch of Stomping Tantrum in the Metagross matchup. They only got 2 +1s. I mean, 2 +1, so a +2 in defenses. So theoretically, we should be an even matchup. They are in Reflect, though. Ooh, they are in Reflect. But they're burnt, so this... Thunder Punch! Going for the Para? Ooh, not today, though. Not today. This is just Stomping Tantrum versus Stomping Tantrum. Let's do it. Metagross v Metagross. I'm so happy it was burnt. Boing, 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 boing. Okay, one more hit and we win the game. Oh, they have EQ. Okay, so they have the damage advantage. Eesh. Why did that still hurt so much? We're going to play this safe. This might be overkill, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to protect for burn damage and to stall Reflect turns. This is just like, you know, practice the way you perform. And if this was like a real tournament, I would do just this because it's the more guaranteed, you know, take advantage of your turns type thing. But anyway, GG. Whew, all right. That was a difficult game. Not gonna lie, very difficult game. And that Metagross almost came back. I defeated Noob. I almost didn't defeat Noob, which would have been even worse. But hey, we took a victory. Palkia is really impressive to me. It does so much as long as you're not against the Dynamax Whimsicott. Anyway, let's get you guys this rental code. And there you have the Palkia team in all of its beautiful glory. It does have telepathy on this, by the way, but I feel like this team in general doesn't make too good use of telepathy, so maybe that should be pressure. Whatever. Anyway, oh no, Bulldoze. Hey, I have Bulldoze on this, so telepathy could have helped with slowing down my opponent without slowing myself down. There you go. And yeah, overall this team performed very great. We only lost to like a best of one cheese, so I give that like complete negligence. We just ignore that game entirely. And overall in the 2 games that did perform well, performed very well. And I'm super impressed with Palkia's damage, super impressed with you know, Grimmsnarl's fake tears, and I'm very impressed with Full Incense cheese. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this team. If you did, you know what to do. Hit the like button down below and subscribe to Pokésports if you haven't done so already. On a road to 10,000 subscribers. We are so close, I can smell it, and I hope you guys can smell it too. Whoever smelt it, dealt it. Anyway, I'm Kevin, this is Pokésports. A great night. Peace out.